Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Aquarius for the month of September 2022. So before we begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone back to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who's new to our community. So I'm going to ask you to participate in a few simple ways. Number one, if you haven't subscribed already, select the all notification bell and push subscribe, like, dislike, and also leave comments. So let people know who you are, like however that's comfortable for you. You know, I'm from New York, or I do this, I'm an astrologist or something. Let people know who you are. That way you never know who you're going to connect with. And since this is a month of networking, it's a great opportunity to start building this type of community, we're building a new community for the new golden age, that fifth dimensional earth that I was talking about in the monthly readings. So if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you go to my link in the description area below for the general monthly reading for September 2022. Can't miss it, shouldn't miss it, don't miss it, okay? It'll make sense in the context of this reading. It's very important. And one more thing about the comments is, as I say to people, I know I'm channeling everyone's higher self and God and the angels, but your messages in the comments sometimes often complete the reading, so you don't withhold anything or to hold anything back, because you don't know who may need that blessing. The next thing I just want to make you aware of is, because this is my 10th anniversary year, I've been offering my first time promotional angel reading, which is my discounted hourly reading, unlimited to everyone this year. You can choose that reading or any other reading that will suit what your needs are at this time. The current web page is theangelschool.com/services. In the future, it'll be angelicwisdom.org. Okay? And also, I want to thank most of you who've been, a few of you who've been starting to use my PayPal me link to contribute to my channel and support of it. People were asking me for the 10 years, and I just never got around to doing it. I'm not comfortable with the receiving things, but yeah, I'm working on it. So I finally did it. But yeah, and I appreciate everyone who is doing so. No amount, I don't care how little it is, it's greatly appreciated. It just really acknowledges that, that your support for what I'm doing, and it tickles you to death, so thank you very much. The last thing I want to go over is the format here. So the card in the center is a message from the Archangel that you'll be working with in this month. And the cards on the either side are from a message from your guardian angel. This is a message from the Major Arcana, which will highlight what are the major themes, lessons, influences and challenges and energies that you're working with. It's very esoteric. We don't always readily perceive those things that they're like behind the scenes, but in the Minor Arcana, which is the day-to-day awareness, you might experience the side effects of what those energies are. So this will tell us about what that is and how we might be able to work with it. Okay? All right, so let's take a deep breath. And I had a vision as I was of the Three of Wands, the very traditional one, and I've moved my deck of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, put it away. But I saw the Three of Wands, except he was standing in a forest which is very interesting. Maybe at the edge of a cliff, but it was just a lot of forest. Unlike the other ones, the land is more clear from where he's standing. And I saw the angel number 53. So I'm going to tune in with you. And there's an angel with huge wings standing underneath a tree. Its branches are like an umbrella, and she's also holding an umbrella overhead. And the sense is here of being protected and being guided. I mean, this angel's wings extend so far in front of it that it almost makes a path. And the wings could have also been the tree, but so, and it opens up into a gateway that's sort of like a Roman arch. Reminds you of the Ace of Pentacles at the gateway in that card. And it just feels like it's similar in terms of it being just decorated with the abundance of the earth's beauty. And so what this is giving me a sense of is that you're really going to be experiencing a profound connection with your angels, and perhaps your guardian angel. I see several angels around you, and they are guiding you along this journey. So they're laying out their wings almost in order to create a path in front of you to follow. And so all you have to do is listen to your heart, because that's where they're speaking. They're speaking directly into your heart. And that reminded me of that vision, the Three of Wands. To me, that's a card about a vision of possibilities. You know, that you're launching your dreams and your goals, your ambitions, your hopes, with and you have faith in your expectancy, right? So it's a stronger symbol of, because usually he's gone to the shore, he's left the house where he's standing in his castle, but he hasn't left it. But here he's gone out, and he's expecting something to come in. He's put in enough of his commitment and devotion to that vision, and now he knows it's coming true. The angel number 53 says, the Ascended Masters are helping you change your life in positive ways. Ask for their help with any aspect of these situations, such as additional ideas, opportunities, courage, and so forth. And it does take courage to stand on faith, right? To trust in your visions, in or whatever ideas you've been given that you're passionate about. And now you're taking action. You're giving birth, or are you experiencing growth because of your activity, your creativity, and your action steps. You're walking towards it. You're making it happen. You're realizing it. You are believing in it, right? All right, let's take a look and see which archangel. So this archangel came up in another reading, and it's Archangel Prevalent. He's the archangel of the insects. And boy, if I've been getting bitten by a lot of mosquitoes lately. So, the insects, I like to think of them as the builders of, they're writing manifestation. So they're the builders of a new foundation. They're the essential workers. Their work is puts in all the effort. They work tirelessly in the management of creation. Some insects we don't like, but they're necessary some insects devour the compost and things that we, so every insect has a purpose. And what this really means is that you have a purpose at the most at the most basic level, at the levels of us, the essential levels of our lives. Your life, everything that you do, is serving a greater purpose. So it doesn't have to be anything outlandish and grand in order for you to make a difference. It's likewise, you don't have to make some big gesture or conquer the world, or do something really big to take action on your dreams. Don't tire yourself out and do nothing at all because you think the thing that you need to do, that's required of you, is so enormous that you become intimidated and you can't do it because of maybe the limitations of your time and your energy and your schedule. Maybe your physical body isn't allowing you to work at the pace of your dreams. But don't give up on the dream or the idea because of the limitations or the physical limitations. Work within the abilities, work with the abilities that your body can offer you at any given moment or time. Even if you could only work for 5 minutes and then you're exhausted, that 5 minutes would have been of great pleasure, so that when you're exhausted afterwards, you feel a sense of satisfaction. And so it says, be conscientious, cooperate with others for the highest good. So be conscientious about how you work within the constraints or the limitations that you can't get past. But be conscientious of your purpose. Be conscientious of any aspect of you or any abilities that you have, and being able to put them to some use and purpose in your life. All right, so let's take a look at this card, the Empress. Now, that just seems quite interesting, right? Because we think of the Empress as representing sort of Mother Nature, the giver of life, the creator of life, right? And given and Gaia herself. And it's interesting because I also had that, I felt like that angel was sort of like Gaia as well. But we have this Archangel Prevalent. But let me see, it's Prevalent, okay? So the thing is in your mind, like that vision that I saw, the Three of Wands, and this fits as well, because that you holding that vision, and this is a wonderful aspect of the Empress energy, because the Three of Wands, and it's a part of the Empress energy, is the creativity, the visualization, right? And sometimes, you may say to yourself, well, I can't do XYZ, but visualize yourself. Visualization is really powerful when you learn to use it, and especially when you can only focus on your limitations, whatever they may be, even though you're very able-bodied, but you can still focus in your imagination, your visualization, and then watch and see what attracts to you, or what highlights for you in terms of the opportunities you would not have noticed before. But the visualization helps you to manifest the awareness of the opportunities. And I'm getting a sense that that's one way that visualizations can sort of pan out for you. For those of you who've always had success with them, you'll probably get this and some other things, so please leave comments. But this is what's coming to me as someone who, I'm not gonna say I've never just worked with it really, but this is what's coming to me that on this level. I've worked with it in other ways, but not like specifically to manifest something. But it creates an energy. It creates a sense of. It creates new feelings, right? It creates new. It's like new wiring unfolds within your soul and in your programming, and when that opens pathways, it opens gateways of new understanding, where you can see the world in a whole new light. So there's something about, for you Aquarius, tapping into that Empress-like energy. All right, so what seems to get you down, and I think I was touching on this, is that you just get really bogged down. You get overwhelmed, or you might be dealing with physical exhaustion. And going back to what I was saying before, and letting that limit you. So you have to work with it. You have to be conscientious of your limitations, but without empowering them over your mind, over the imagination, over the inner goddess or empress, the creator aspect of you. There are many ways for you to still be a creator. By, somebody else could do for you what you physically can't not do, right? So you have to visualize yourself receiving the help, someone coming into your life that just understands what you're trying to say. They can translate, your ideas and be able to be someone who's like an extension of you. And also because this aligns with something they want to do. So you're not taking someone else away from their purpose or their agendas if you resonate with each other in some way. But just be aware of, on other levels, of overwhelming yourself, piling up too many things in your head, and then feeling like it's just impossible to do. Okay? Be aware of things that stress you, especially if there's a coin here. And, it could be that you allow things like money to limit you or to impress you, they wrote, right? So, and then you focus some more on the material rather than the spiritual aspects of your vision. Everything about our visions doesn't need to be materialistic. It should always be about the spiritual, right? And so you think to yourself, this may not be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's perfect if it's right for your heart tells you to give it, and the person who receives it was exactly what they needed. And you and I can't always make decisions about what we think people won't like if we've been asked to give. When your heart's talking to you, stop questioning it. Stop fighting with it. That can exhaust you. All right. So remember, all essential work is important. All the tiny work, all the tiny details, that work is just as valuable. And in another reading, we're talking about that these essential builders of the new earth. So some of you are building the new earth, and your essential gifts you might think are too small a time to make an impact. Those are the ones that are going to be building a new foundation for the new earth, for the new golden age of peace. And so yes, whatever that is in your heart that you've been given as a vision, stop slashing it away and find a way, whatever means that is available to you, to offer it. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of September. God bless you. I don't know why I just feel like I'm hearing the underdog. So think about that, Aquarius. You like it feels like there's some work, some grunt work, like essential work that might be of service to those who are underserved. All right, love you. Bye bye.